Welcome soul family. Today we are looking at what is coming for your December 2024. I have 4 piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 and pile 4. I was actually only planning 3 piles, but this 4th pile just wanted to appear. So it's got a different, this is the amethyst pyramid. While these are regular glass crystals, you'll have blue, green and transparent. So you can look at either the cards and see which you're attracted to, or you can look at the crystals and see which pile you're attracted to. Go to the description and check out the timestamp. So let's just dive in. Welcome pile 1. You have chosen the card of creation. And here I see someone who's actually spiritual, right? Because you have someone who looks like that they're very connected to the spirit, and you have they are holding something which is like generating fumes or kind of a misty smoke, and they have this kind of communication to the tree with birds. So this person is very close to nature. Whoever you are, you seem to be very close to nature. You also know how to access the high frequency of nature, and this card is also telling you that this is what you need to do to increase your vibrancy. If you're feeling low, for you the best thing is to go out to nature and revitalize yourself. You've also chosen the color blue. This is connected to the throat chakra. So this also talks about expressing yourself. What you express is what you create. So you be very mindful about your words and what you talk, what you affirm, because you're going to speak it into creation. Alright, so let's see what's there coming for December. I've got 3 piles here. So first we will look in a general way, then we will look at money, and then we look at relationships, and then we look at the advice, what is going to be there for the month of December. In the month of December, you're going to have ups and downs, all right? So there are few things which are going to be very successful, and what you have been struggling for a very long time, that is going to be successful. You're going to come back victorious from the battle. You're going to, win over something which you have been fighting for a very long time. But there are other places where you're stuck and you feel severely criticized, all right? There are places where you feel nothing is moving. So if you are maybe a manifestor, a person who believes in law of attraction, this seems to me some places is very easy, some areas is very easy for you to manifest. When I connect it to the creation card, you are a manifestor, so you find some things very simple, but in some places you are really stuck, all right, where you feel I don't know what to do anymore. This could be health, where you're trying to lose weight and it's not coming off. It could be maybe somewhere in the office where you feel everybody's criticizing me and I feel immobile because of the criticism. I'm just not able to get a hang of it. So there are some challenges in December, all right, but you also will see a lot of success in some areas. So it's a mixed month. Let's look at your career and wealth situation specifically. How is the career and wealth finances for pile number 1 in the month of December? The 4 of Wands. Again, it connects to the celebration. So there is in your work life, in your career, in your finances, you're going to see celebration. There's something which you're celebrating. I see the same thing over here. You might be going out meeting friends. This might be a month where you might be partying too. And you're going to generally see a lot of success in terms of a career. You might get a boost, a new project, or some kind of, here you have the High Priestess. You also Usually the high priestess is all about, secrets. But here I feel you're directly connected to the divine. Alright, you're getting some insights in your career which actually are going to make a tremendous amount of difference. Maybe you're going to get ideas on how to post on social media. Maybe you're going to get ideas on how to present something better. Maybe you're going to get ideas. There's going to be some divine assistance which is going to be revealed to you in the month of December. Alright, something which you have been struggling for some time. That intuition, that intuitive idea, it could also happen during your dreams. So I would suggest is make sure you keep a journal next to your bedstand. As soon as you wake up, write down your dreams, because you're going to be getting a lot of download in the month of December, and that will be mostly to solve work related or financial issues. Again, a lot of ideas. You have been searching for some answer. You have been searching for some way of solving something in your work life, and you're going to get the answers in December. You might even get it from reading a book, or you might, get a dream, and, it might inspire you to go in search of a book, which will give you the answers. It could be if for some people, it could be a video, like a YouTube video. It will just suddenly appear and give you the answers which you want. But for some people, you have to go and find the book. You have to read that book which will solve your issues. So I would suggest is make a note of your dreams. All right. Sometimes we, just think about it when we wake up, and we don't note it down on your mobile. I mean, like, a quick voice note or whatever, so that later you have access and you remember, because dreams disappear, especially the ones which get downloaded. You suddenly just won't remember them. I see a lot of download coming for you this December. All right, let's look at your relationships. What's going on for pile number 1 in their relationships in the month of December? We have the 10 of Wands. Keep it here. The 10 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Cups. And we have the Ace of Wands. So it seems you have been struggling in your relationships. You've put in a lot of effort. It's not been easy for you. There is someone you love dearly who seems to be almost like your soulmate. And for some people, they'll be meeting, they'll be ending a relationship and meeting somebody new, because we also have the Ace of Wands. So you're going to meet maybe a very charismatic person in the month of December, someone who's very, very charming, and you're really attracted to that person. For some people, it is the end of the struggle. With the 10 of Wands, it's because 10 shows completion. So whatever you've been struggling with will end. So some people who are in relationships, they might decide, okay, I'm done. And they might decide for looking for somebody new. But for some people who have put in a lot of effort into their relationship, they might see the, effort pay off. You might come back into communion with whoever you are with, and with new ideas and with new passion. For some, it'll just like regenerate. But for some, it's like, whatever you've been struggling with, this necessarily could not be a relationship. It's also struggling with all these blocks which you have about relationships. You kind of, they're going to end in December. You're going to come and, with these struggles, these blocks, you're just going to drop. And this person who you have been waiting for, you're going to attract. And this person is your equal. With the 2 of Cups, this person is the same as you in many ways. And I see the cherry blossoms on the top. This is a blessed union. Alright, this is a blessed union. There's a lot of fresh spring energy. There's a lot of youthfulness which this relationship will bring, and a lot of passion. You're going to see you're going to be attracted to this person instantly. Instantly. With the rooster and the red over here, I feel like you have to be careful about gossip connected to this person. All right, there's a thing about, rooster dispelling gossips. But with this, the tail, I also feel this looks, has the feeling of the phoenix. So this relationship will be like a rebirth. It will, the passion which has been gone from your life for a very long time, it's going to be born again. That is what I feel with this card. Exciting times for you in December. That is all I can say. All right. So let's look at some final advice which we can give for pile number 1. What should they be doing? All right, Knight of Sword. Empress. And the World. All right. In the month of December, Tarot has advice for you to actually pamper yourself. A lot of self-care. And also when you see an opportunity, go for it. Don't allow overthinking to, stop your way. Don't think too much about it. Just go for it. Take action. Take a lot of inspired action in the month of December. With the World card, I feel this again connect when I see the tree and I see your original card of creation. Go to nature because that's where your frequency will change. Add a lot of plants to your house. Okay, add high energy objects, maybe use salt a lot more in your house so that you can keep clearing. And you have to remember your thoughts manifest very fast. So you have to be very careful about what you think. You also need to maybe increase your connection with more women because and spiritual women over here who have similar beliefs like you, they will also help you raise your frequency. But nature, yes, that's the best way to go, where your frequency is going to increase a lot. This month is going to be very, very much fun for you. So this was the reading for pile number 1, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Bye-bye. Welcome pile number 2 to your reading. The card you've chosen is prayer. And it's very interesting when you look at this card. You see maybe someone who's sitting, in their house, maybe drinking lemonade. And then from what they drink, there's a vision of, maybe the countryside from the city. That's kind of emerging from here. So one advice, even with green, I feel this is a very healing color. Green is a very, it talks about healing. So I think you might be going through some health issues in December. And what you really need is a lot of prayer. Nothing to scare you, but this is something where, everybody has different ways of accessing the divine and, allowing divine energy to work on them. And for you, prayer might be the best way. It's just that. All right. It's also, I feel, you need to relax and you need to let go. Prayer is a form where you actually let go control of your desires. You let go the control to, run your life. All right. So what does Tarot telling for pile number 2? Please give me some general advice for what's coming in December for pile number 2. In general. All right. As I suspected, yes, there's an occasion where you will need a lot of prayer. So this is something which could happen to you or to your family member. You get to hear some news which is like a shock. You will get some like shocking news which upsets you greatly. And you're like, what do I do? This mostly, I get this feeling it could be to a loved family member rather than yourself. And it could be maybe some health issue which the person has heard. With the Knight of Cups, it's all connected to emotions. Yes, the problem the person is facing is connected to emotions. So we have two knights over here. So this could be someone who is middle-aged, around their 40s, all right, and the problem stems from emotional issues. So for some people it could be health, for some people it could be marriage. Somebody's marriage is not, is, you come to know that their marriage is shaky. This could be your own, all right, if you are if you're male and you're in your 40s, and if you're seeing this could be that. What the advice would be, do not overthink or do not rush into saving this marriage or trying to save what is there. Do not rush into it, all right. You might make it worse by trying to fix it too fast. You have to allow it to take your time with it. You have to allow it to be. You have to accept the situation and allow it to be, and then use prayer, use other healing methods to overcome it. That is what is showing up for you in December. I can get some more clarifiers. Let's see, what is this about? All right, let me get that here. As I said, this is something where you feel you have to take a decision. Do not take the decision in haste. For some people, it will be going back to another country and helping out. Don't take the decision in haste. For some people, this might be their own relationship which is an issue, is having a problem, and don't take any decisions in haste. Don't make any commitments. Don't take your time, because it might come back into balance by the end of the month. All right, we see temperance over here, we see divine intervention. So you might have a miracle and save the person or save yourself by the end of the month. But don't take any hasty decisions, because you're going to be influenced by emotions, by the moon. So wait it out. Wait, let the month finish. Let the month run. Let it run its course. So whatever the issue is, let it run its course. And pray a lot for guidance on helping you on solving this issue. Because this is not something which on your own you can fix. It literally needs a divine intervention for it to work out. Let's look at your career and wealth, what's happening in the month of December. With your career and money, you seem to be having maybe a project which is, which is hibernating, or I will not say hibernating, but gestating, yes. So in the sense, you're waiting for some result, and you have been waiting for some time, and you're going to be very successful, and you're going to win at whatever it was that you were waiting for. You're going to get a lot of success, a lot of fame, maybe a lot of people are going to congratulate you. And after you get that, and then you are kind of stuck a little bit like, now what next? All right, so you have these other personal things going on, maybe health issues or personal things going on in your life, and you wanted to finish this project. You wanted to, for some people it's because you're going to get retired. I don't know, I just get this feeling that you are retiring and you're like saying bye-bye to everybody too, and then you don't know what to do in your retirement. For some it is like that, but for some it is like, what is the next project? What do I do now to this? Because this was a long project which has been like, taking time for a very long time, and finally you're winning at that. You're getting the fame and recognition for that, and now you don't know what to do next. Also, you want to take a break. You want to look at life from a different perspective. You want to, because sometimes what happens is, you have a desire, and then as soon as you get the desire, you're left with an emptiness. Like, what do I know next? There's nothing filling that void. So you'll be going through that kind of feeling in December, a sense of void, where you feel, I don't know what to do next. But looking at the general advice, I would say do nothing. This is a month where you should just chill. You should just hold your horses, and it'll all come back into balance later. Let's look at your relationships, what's happening in December. What is happening for pile number 2 in December in relationships? Again, we have a hangman. I mean, it's kind of interesting. So it seems there's going to be a lot of stuck energy in December for you. Alright, where you feel I want to take a break. This is this feeling of being tired and I want to take a break. I also want to change direction which my life is going. You're questioning yourself. There's a lot of soul searching happening, definitely. And the soul searching is basically to ask yourself, is all what I have done, is it all worth it? Has it been worth it? I want to look at life differently. And that is what you're going to have a lot of self, exploration. You might even visit, a therapist to figure yourself out, to figure what's your next step. And with the Page of Wheels, obviously, you are having some news coming in concerning your relationships. It's connected to money too. And we have the Devil. Alright, so in your work side, you seem to be fine, but in your relationships, you are suffering mostly because the devil being there could also imply that some kind of black magic has been done. There is some kind of black energy which has affected your relationships. All right, but for some people it could be your own obsessions which has created issues in your relationship. But with the Page of Wheels, I feel you're going to get some new message soon. All right, you're going to, pages are messengers basically, and they're going to bring messages. It might be connected to money in your relationship. You might come to know some financial transactions which has happened along with your spouse. The Eight of Swords. So in your relationship, you're going to feel very restricted. You feel helpless. All right, with the Eight of Swords, you feel very helpless. You feel you're standing next to the edge of the cliff. You don't know what to do. On one side, if you see there are these thorns and all these swords kept here, you feel like giving up. Actually, you feel like you want to jump and just give up everything. You're just tired. You're very tired. But as I have said, my advice would be hang on till the end of the month. Alright, don't make any decision till you reach the end of the month. Because you might, it's prayer which is going to help you, lift off these chains. These chains have not been put by you. There has been some kind of external influence, some kind of devilish energy which is causing this issue. So hang on till the end of the month and take your decision after that. And use prayer to basically shift your reality. That is what I would say. An interesting thing, if you see there are lemons over here. So lemons are used in India basically to ward off the evil. So there is definitely advice that you need to do some action which will protect you from the devil's eye, or as we say, evil eye. You need to do some protection mechanisms to help you, because you're constantly being bombarded by it. You need a miracle actually, and I feel with the divine intervention of temperance, that miracle will come. It will be brought back into balance. It will happen towards the end of the month, and your sun will rise again. Right now you feel like in darkness, you feel in shock, you feel completely helpless with the Eight of Swords. But I don't want you to be hasty in your decision. Wait, hang on till the end of the month, and you will get clarity. You will get the help which you need during this month to help you pull out from wherever you are. Alright, so this is for pile number 2. This is your reading, and if you're like this, if you're resonated, please definitely like the video and share this video for others who might benefit from it. All right. Okay, pile number 3. Pile number 3, welcome to your video. You chose the clear crystal. The clear crystal usually basically can take any form of frequency. It's an amplifier basically. Whatever happens in your life, it's going to get amplified. And with the card you've chosen is wisdom. A very interesting card. You have the dove also here in terms of peace. Somehow I feel this is, you're going to get wisdom from your spirit guides. You have a spiritual team, and you have to look out for the advice which they're going to give you. You also have maybe one of your ancestors helping you. Alright, they're around you. They're trying to send messages to you. They feel maybe a lost loved one, maybe a grandfather, who was very spiritual, who you felt very connected to. He's trying to send you messages. He's trying to maybe also send you peace. You seem to be troubled, and he's trying to tell you everything is fine and everything is going to be all right. Let's look at what's happening in December in general. All right, with the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, and the Six of Swords. Very clearly, it is you're going through some kind of struggle where you feel, I don't know what to do. You feel no matter what you do, it's not going to solve the situation. All right, you feel you're in a very negative environment with a lot of criticism. You're facing a lot of criticism. You're kind of fed up, like I do this and I get criticized. I do that, I get criticized. Whoever it is not being happy or is not happy with me. Maybe for somebody it is, in your work you could be criticized a lot. For some people you have social media and you're getting a lot of negative comments. No matter what kind of video you put out, you're getting negative comments and you're fed up. You're just fed up. You don't want to wake up to that. But you see, you're going to be victorious. There's going to be also, maybe for some people it could be somebody who joins you. Maybe it could be a boss who will help you out in your work. For some people it could be somebody who will come into your podcast or video or whatever you're doing in social media and then help you out and change the situation, because you're going to go to calmer waters. From this turbulence, you're going to go towards peace. Maybe somebody would come just give you advice, maybe a mentor, maybe someone who will tell you what you're doing wrong and how you can recover from the situation, and you do that. You implement whatever they say and then you do that. This also could be the person who is taking you to the other side. They actually are rowing your boat and taking you to the other side. There's a reason, for some reason you feel very defeated. You feel very defeated right now. And that is why maybe your ancestor is trying to send you a message and trying to tell you, that's going to be all right. Just hang on. That person, your ancestor also is sending you someone specifically to help you out. So in December, you're going to get help. You're going to get help from somebody who's very strong. This person is, you know, like an expert in their field, and they're going to help you out. All right, let's see. It's your career and your finances. What's the situation? So yes, this could be connected to your career, because we see the same kind of pattern repeating. Here it was a man and here it is a woman. You have, you know, you are feeling very judged in your life right now. All right, your career, your work life. And half of this judgment is you actually. You're so angry with yourself in terms of, if you see the reflection, is not reality of who you are. I don't know if you can see this clearly. Yeah. The person here is smiling and looks happy, while the person here looks very somber. So you're not able to see yourself clearly. You're being clouded by the judgment of others. And you're weighing everything you've done. Like, did I do it right? What did I do wrong? You're being very hard on yourself. And then you will have someone come in, here the Queen of Wands, who will give you new ideas, give you new perspective. And she's so joyous. She's so much in tune with who she is. And she literally like has a magic wand which lights up. So she knows how to solve your issues. Maybe she's gone through what you've gone through, and you know, she's going to help you out in figuring this out and in completely changing your energy, where you almost feel you're going to be reborn. All right, you almost feel you're going to be reborn. There's a new you emerging. This could be, and this is connected to your career. This is connected to your finances. This is not connected to your relationship. This part is connected to your career and your finances. So in that, you're going to, whatever is happening, you're very hard on yourself, but you're going to go through a process. Someone is going to help you there, and you're almost going to feel reborn. So that is happening for you in the month of December. Let's look at your relationships. What's happening for pile number 3 in their relationships in the month of December? Queen of Wheels, Ten of Wands, Two of Wands. Very interesting. Your relationship mostly, for some people, you've put in a lot of effort, and it's coming to a, you know, to the end of the cycle. Even if you're in a relationship, for some reason you are feeling that your relationship is not real. All right, in the sense that you're spinning tales to yourself about its reality. Here, if you see, she's converting hay into gold. The Queen of Wheels basically can convert anything into gold. So I don't know why I feel this is a situation where you're not looking at what is reality. You're trying to make it into gold. You're trying to make your relationship into something which is not really what it is. And you've put in a lot of effort into that. You know, you have single-handedly put in a lot of effort. And somehow you do feel tired. You do feel tired. With the Two of Wands, usually Two of Wands is like a planning, you know, for someone who plans. But looking at this card, I definitely feel that two people are in loggerheads. Really, this just shows to me that two people are in loggerheads. So in December also is going to be a tough month for you, where you're going to have an kind of uphaul in terms of looking at the reality of your relationship. All right, you're like, am I the only one putting so much effort here? Am I the only one who's supposed to put all this effort? So you're going to ask for your share. You're also going to have the realization that I am really worthy. I am the Queen of Wheels. I bring a lot to this relationship. I am managing by, you know, spinning gold out of hay. I am able to do that. I'm getting nothing out of this relationship. So you're going to kind of go into loggerheads. That is if you're not single. If you're single and in your relationships, if you're single and you're seeing this, this basically means this month is not going to be very good in finding somebody. You're going to be in loggerheads with yourself, and you find other relationships very tough. Maybe a lot of obligation is put on your head, from family members, a lot of expectations, and you really want to, drop those expectations. That is what you feel in December. Let me look at some more clarifiers for your relationships. Ace of Wheels, alright, something new. Ten of Swords. And the Knight of Wheels. So definitely I do see money and being practical. You're tired being on your own. If you're single, you're tired being on your own. You want help. You want help, maybe financially, maybe you want help, in just day to day, someone taking care of you, day to day matters. You have been, going about a little bit wrong in your relationships where you have not been wise. You have been maybe trying to, pick a fight for every small thing, and you feel exhausted. You're so exhausted. But with December is bringing the Ace of Wheels. So it shows it's going to bring fresh energy. It's going to bring, towards the end, we see the Knight of Wheels. So there might be the entry of a interesting man in your life if you're single. And if you're married, or you already are in a relationship, if you're in a committed relationship, you seem to be very tired, and yet you're going to have someone help you out. You see, he's lifting up this wheel as if he's lifting up your burden. So in December, you might find somebody else, not necessarily a spouse, but somebody, and not necessarily romantic, but somebody who will, show you how to pick up your burdens again. For some people, December is going to be like a reality check where you really look at your relationship, where you are going to say, okay, I am tired. Okay, I'm fed up of doing it on my own. And you're going to try to get you're going to get your share. You're going to get your part. All right. But for some people, it is going to be like, I need help. And that, you're going to get help from the divine to help you pick up your burdens again. So there's a rebirth for you in terms of financial and your career. In the general feeling, you're going to go from turbulent to calmer waters. Overall, the journey of December is going towards the end of the month. You're going to go to a better place than where you are right now. Right now, you are at the Eight of Swords. You are with the Ten of Wands, and you're here with the Ten of Swords. So right now, you are not in a very good space. You're very harshly criticizing yourself. All the mistakes you have done in the past, you keep analyzing them. And you are kind of also, kind of the truth of, you have been spinning gold out of hay. You've been telling yourself stuff. And this month is going to be like where your reflection is going to be shown to you. And you're going to accept and become aware of a lot of things about yourself. And you're also going to receive help in all three directions. You're going to receive help to go to a better place. Okay, so that is how your December is going to go. And this is for pile number 3. If you like the video, if this resonated with you, definitely give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Welcome, pile number 4. This is your reading. This crystal and this card was not supposed to be in this reading, but it kind of fell off. You are grieving over some kind of loss. You've lost somebody recently, and it could be a pet, it could be a family member, and there's a lot of heavy emotion. With the pyramid and with the amethyst, It basically is telling you to connect to your spiritual roots, to deal with this grief. Alright? There's this heavy energy of a lot of sadness. And grief is not something which, you can just push out of your system. You shouldn't be. You should grieve. You should allow it to flow through your heart and flow through your body. And then the allowance will help you to recover from it. A lot of, I would suggest there are EFT, if you all don't know what EFT is, it's called Emotional Freedom Technique. It is something which will really help you deal with heavy emotions. You should check it out. What is coming for my pile number 4 in the month of December? I feel like pulling out more cards here. This similar combination came in pile number 1, and you should check that out too. Exactly the same kind of cards, alright. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the 2 of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. So the advice would be, do not make any hasty decisions, because you seem to have to make a decision in the month of December, and you're going through a lot of analysis about that. You also work-wise, you seem to have some new projects starting, and you're going to go into some collaboration. You're going to meet up with friends. So December is definitely not just friends. December is going to be the month where maybe you might go for some networking meeting, you might go for a dinner, where with your peers, where you'll be having a lot of discussion. Maybe a new project will come out of that. Or somebody might offer you a new job, and you're like, I don't know whether I should take this new job, whether I should take this new project. And then you're going to take hasty decisions. So I would say avoid that. Don't rush into this decision. Take your time. Talk with a lot of people before you actually decide what to do. Let's look at your career and finance. What is the career and finance of pile number 2 for the month of December? Okay, you're going to meet people definitely in the month of December. I know it's going to be a company meet, it's going to be a business meet. You're maybe going to a networking event where you're going to meet very powerful people. They're people who can really, really make a change in your life. Alright, they are very powerful people, and they are maybe experts in their line, and you feel very happy that you get a chance to meet and learn. Maybe you're going to attend a workshop, a seminar. It could be something like that too. But you should be networking, definitely in that. You should be networking, and you might come up with 3 people who will really make an impact in your career. Let me pull out what is the effect of meeting these people. 4 of Pentacles. Alright. So don't hold back. That would be what I would say. Give it all your all. Don't be shy. Don't, hold back and say, oh, I'm not going to, reveal my cards. I'm not going to show anybody what I'm doing. Try to blow your trumpet and try to talk to all these people, and it's going to help your career. If you have some specific idea in your mind about like a new product or something like that, you might want to pitch in, but you want to hold back to some of the the main part of it, so that they come to you and tell you, okay, let's do this, let's create whatever the great idea you have. So just give them a taste of it. That will also be the advice for some people, but you should blow your trumpet, basically. That is what I would say. And be careful before you make any decision who to collaborate with or who to partner with. Don't make that decision in haste. You should maybe even do tarot on it and figure out how it's going to be, who you should collaborate with, because I think more than one person would be interested in collaborating with you. Let's look at your relationships for the month of December. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wheels, okay, you're going to be partying the month of December. You're going to have, you might be interested if you're single, you might be interested romantically in more than one person, and you don't have any serious commitment towards them. And these people also might not be serious. They might be in the relation. They don't seem to be they're around like between the 30s, 40s, but they are not seriously looking for a committed relationship. We have the Devil, which also means that you are kind of caught in your own passions. All right, let me pull out one more card for you. This is an advice card. Four of Swords. Okay. In the relationship side, the advice is to take a break. Take a break from indulging in passions. Take a break and center yourself. Center yourself, because you seem to have relationship blocks and they're kind of keeping you in a box. You seem to be attracting the same kind of patterns, and you really should do the inner child healing program to get these blocks removed. So that's going to change the face of your relationships. But anyway, we're looking at what December is bringing for you. So December is definitely bringing new love interests. There are very attractive people coming into your life, and they are not seemingly interested in a serious relationship, but the advice to you is to take rest. Take rest and recover from whatever relationship fatigue you have. What is this grief about though? Is this on a relationship which went away? There is grief inside, and that might be why you also need to take rest, because you are not acknowledging that grief. You're not acknowledging the loss which has happened. You're just working, and trying to overcome whatever is troubling you with focus into your work. But you need to take a break and give your heart some love and care and some TLC. Yeah. So that's it for the month of December for pile number 4. It'll be good to meditate with the amethyst for you. It'll open up your intuition, and that's going to help you a lot in both in your career as well as your relationships. If you like this video, if you resonated with it, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.